We are in the golden era of factory horsepower and performance. Competition level between the Hemis, the LSs, and the mod motors is through the roof, and we are reaping the benefits. No matter how much the OEs seem to keep pushing performance and pushing that efficiency, the aftermarket's always there to take it another step higher. So we hooked up with our friends at Livernois Motorsports. We're gonna dive in and start to play around with the brand new COMP HRT Valvetrain kit. Do the installs, do some dyno pulls, and compare numbers before and after. So at the end of the day, we can see if it's worth putting in that extra time and money to do the swap over factory. So come on, let's stick around and have some fun. It's gonna be a good time. All right, I got my man Colin in the background. He's tearing down the engine. Now, what they're gonna do here at Livernois Motorsports is actually pull the powertrain out the bottom. Now, that's gonna let us, the viewer, get a little bit better access and see what's going on and some of the steps involved. But for us at home, you don't have to pull the powertrain out that way. You can do all the teardown and install with the engine still in place right in the car. Now, the first step is talking to comp cams and get a little feel on which one of the HRT assemblies is the best fit for either the mods we have or the goals in mind for the car, the vehicle, the project. Comp has developed the HRT assemblies to actually improve the factory valvetrain design and make a lot more performance. Now, they make an HRT assembly for all the late model Hemis, whether it's the 5.7 or the 6.4 liter Hemi powertrain. Let's look at some of the upgrades in the HRT assemblies and some of the things to think about if you're considering to do one of these upgrades on your own vehicle. Our new cam has a steel billet core, and compared to our SADI iron stock cam, we're gaining durability there as well. Every one of the HRT profiles uses their LST technology, that's low shock technology, so you can get more lift and duration and effectively get a more aggressive profile, but maintaining your durability. All right, let's dive a little bit into the Valvetrain. Now, the factory system here comes with something called MDS, Multiple Displacement System. Now, what that does is it shuts off 4 cylinders, so you can run into a 4-cylinder mode, save a little bit of fuel when you're under light load. That's great and all, and it does give you a little bit of fuel economy, but that system does have additional points of failure, and it limits the amount of performance you can get out of the engine. So the thing to do is eliminate the MDS, go to a standard style of lifter, and ratchet up the horsepower. Now, as I mentioned, the factory lifter is only meant to be used with the MDS system. When you go into the performance camshaft, we need to replace them with a standard type of lifter. Now, every HRT assembly comes with a full set of lifters, and it pretty much eliminates all the issues with compatibility of trying to put in that performance cam with any of the Valvetrain components that come from factory. All right, in factory form, your springs, retainers, and push rods, they're just adequate. But that's not why we're here. We're here to make power, right? So just like the lifters in the HRT assemblies, you get a complete new set of performance beehive or conical springs, upgraded retainers to handle all the loads, and you get a complete new set of chromoly push rods. Now, depending on which stage or which level of HRT assembly you get, you're gonna get a matched either 600, 630, or 660 inch spring to go with it. Now, the factory stock springs, they're not gonna cut it, right? At these kind of lifts, they're either gonna bind or they're not gonna be able to handle the RPM that we're gonna try to achieve on this setup. The COMP HRT Valvetrain assemblies also come with upgraded retainers like we discussed. They're gonna sit right on top of the spring like that, and they're gonna handle the much higher spring pressures and keep that spring under control at the higher RPMs to make that power, unlike the factory stock ones. All right, and finally, a complete set of push rods, both intake and exhaust side. Now, these are a stout 80-wall chromoly construction, right? Black oxide coating, and the ends are precision machined, so they got perfect engagement with both the lifter side and the rocker arm. Now, according to Comp, these are stiffer and stronger, so they're not going to deflect under the higher Valvetrain loads like the stock ones would. But overall, the HRT packages come with a lot of components. Now, to do the job right, you're going to need all of them. So it's great that you can get it in a single bundle, one-stop shopping, instead of trying to mix match different manufacturers and make sure you got it right. Now, for more information, check out compcams.com and subscribe to our channel if you want the latest in any of the automotive upgrades that are coming your way. Check out our next video, because this is where we get down and dirty. We're going to take this late model right here, do the full install, get it up on dyno, and compare the numbers. We're going to start with the baseline and see where we end up, so check it out.